Baggy Bag on the new 92.3 K-Rock, along with the very beautiful and talented Super Snatch.
Thank you very much.
See how the fans are digging the new format?
All right.
The new 92.3 K-Rock. Have you been checking me out, Gary?
Yeah.
Baba Booey digging it.
No, we've got it cranked up.
Okay, Mike, too.
We've got it cranked up in the office. The whole station's just so excited.
Yeah.
It's fun again.
Yeah. Everyone's all happy.
Yeah, something might happen now.
Right. It's true. It's true. Yeah, I didn't think Jim Morrison was coming back from the dead.
Are you digging the new 92.3 K-Rock, or are you upset about the old K-Rock?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's good to hear a nice change for once, you know?
You got any requests?
I was getting sick of hearing them old guys. I'd like to hear some White Zombie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that... my name is Snatch.
Oh, Snatch. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Excuse me, my name is Douchebaggy Bag. I don't know my name.
You can't get used to all the changes.
Yeah, right.
Fine.
There's a lot of new things happening all at
my
once.
head's spinning over here.
So you want to hear some Bush live, huh?
I'd love to.
Oh. Okay, well, here's a little Bush live on 92.3 K-Rock, the new 92.3 K-Rock. He did this in the studio, live. Glycerin. Call with your requests. I won't take them, but you can call with them. I'll hang up on you.
It must be your skin I'm sinking in. It must be for real, 'cause now I can feel that I didn't mind. Not my kind, not my time. I wonder why I think I'm white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. I don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. I'm never alone, I'm alone all the time. Are you at one? Do you lie? We live in a wheel, everyone steals. But when we rise, it's like strawberry fields. I treated you bad, you bruised my face. Couldn't love you more, you've got a beautiful taste. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. I couldn't change though I wanted to. Should have been easier by three. Oh, friend, fear you and me. Glycerine, glycerine. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, oh, glycerine. Glycerine, oh, glycerine. Bad moon wine again. Bad moon wine again. And she falls around me. I needed more, more wanting us less. I could not kiss, just regress. It might just be clear, simple and plain. That's just fine, that's just one of my names. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you, you. Glycerine, glycerine, glycerine.
Yeah. Gavin.
I smell food.
You call that food? That's Gary's buttocks.
Damn, man.
One man's food is another man's repulsion.
Baba Booey.
But it's
Is Jackie short for jackass?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Jackie the jackass. Anyway, so I took a shower and everything, cleaned myself up. And I had some gas from the beans and rice.
You thought it was just gas.
I thought it was gas. So this hasn't happened to me since I was a little kid. So I'm standing there and I'm wearing, I'm all dressed for bed, and I had a pair of sweatpants on and a pair of underpants.
That's how you go to bed?
Yeah, because I changed into clean underpants, so in the morning all I got to do is take off my sweatpants to get dressed for work. I have it all worked out so we can get here quick. So all of a sudden I thought I had gas, and I went, and it was no gas. Everything came out of me in my underpants. To the bathroom to see what was doing in my underpants. I couldn't wait to pull down my pants to see what was going on. I was like,
surprised.
I was like, not only did I make my pants, but I just showered and got all cleaned up for work. And then I look at my underpants, and I really went to the bathroom in my underpants. It was an accident. It was like being incontinent.
What did you do with the pants?
Well, I said, you know what? I got to take another shower because it's, when a kid makes in a diaper and your whole buttocks gets covered, I was like completely covered. Yeah. So I was like a guy, I was like wet. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be way too stinky and everything. I better take another shower, and I'll bring my underpants in there and just wash everything off in the shower.
Ooh.
So I
throw those things away.
So I quickly ran into the shower with my underpants.
You seriously washed them?
Everything came right out of my underpants because it wasn't like ground in there.
Didn't have a chance to set.
Yeah, it didn't have a chance to set. Right.
Got that cold water right in there.
Well, it's happened to you too, huh, Fred? Yeah, right.
Happened to me about a month ago.
Wow.
Really?
You made in your pants.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of evidently, I was real embarrassed. And then I'm in the shower.
Their pants.
I said, if Allison comes up, I'm just going to tell her I made in my pants because she'll understand because it's kind of funny. So Allison walks in with the baby, and she says, what are you doing back in the shower? Didn't you just take a shower? I go, yeah, I made in my pants. And she was like, oh.
This is what she's married to.
Yeah, and she just ran out of the bathroom. I haven't seen her since.
A guy who makes in his pants.
Did you hang your undies on the faucet?
No, I was gonna.
Funny. Didn't you say that your baby is resisting toilet training?
Yeah, so
and now
am I.
You're reverting.
Yeah, she is. She hates going on. She's almost 3 years old. She'll be 3 years old in a couple of days.
Yeah.
And she's still not toilet trained.
Same as Jack.
So, so I made in my pants, and then I took my underpants, and I have this box in my closet where I keep all my dirty clothes that Ralph washes. I let him hang.
Oh, these are Ralph's duties?
Yeah. So I left them in that box because I don't want my wife handling those.
Yes.
Weren't they wet?
Yeah, they're wet. They're drying out, though. I wrung them out, and they're fine. I'm telling you. They're fine.
How often does Ralph come to get that box?
He's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow he's washing my duty diapers.
I'm not washing them, man.
No, you don't have to wash
Did
those.
you put them in a plastic bag and
No. They're fine. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it.
Did it make it through to your sweats, too?
No.
You got them off fast enough.
I raced. I go, oh, my God. I was like, oh, my God. I made it in my pants. I must really be sick. I made it in my pants.
Are you laughing?
Oh, I was cracking up.
He was proud of himself.
I was like so embarrassed that it was funny.
You want me to get you some Depends for today?
Oh, get out, Ralph. You're not part of the show. You came in for a second. It was all right. Then he's going to sit there and make comments. Get out.
He figures he has to wash them. He gets to go.
Maybe he's right.
Yeah. That's great.
Ralph has this racist friend that he knows, not even a friend anymore, who once came up to him and said, you wash Howard's underpants? What are you, his nigger?
Yeah, he told me that.
Yeah. And Ralph got all upset. Not because the guy used the word nigger, but called him a nigger.
That's why he's not his friend.
Exactly.
Right.
He didn't care about that.
Because I don't know Howard's nigger. What a world. I'm going to go see Waiting to Exhale. I don't want to sell a car to my friends. I don't want to sell a car to strangers. I don't want to go through taking classified ads in the newspaper and putting my phone number in the newspaper. I don't want some complete jack-off coming to my house and robbing me. What? It doesn't stop. No, I'm doing a car cash commercial. You can relate.
Oh, my God.
I'm like this angry guy. I need to get laid. Anyway, 212-CAR-CA. My wife's on her period. 212-CAR.
And who else?
And she won't come near me because I have diarrhea. 212 Car Cash. So if there's any girls out there who don't mind a diuretic, give me a call.
A diuretic and a diarrhea are something different things.
If you want a diarrhea addict.
Thank you.
Call 212 Car Cash. 212-CAR-CAS. God, Gary, you get uglier and uglier.
Thank you.
You forgot what he looked like.
I forgot what he looks like.
Days.
I don't know how he got that gorgeous wife. I look at that face. I don't believe it is more just so fat and distorted and giant lips and teeth.
The same face it's been for the last 2 years.
Not really.
It is.
It's gotten odder looking.
Otter?
Yes, it's gotten odder.
Flunky.
Looks like an otter.
You're looking like
Don't even start, fat boy.
Doesn't he look funny? Am I crazy or what? Doesn't he look odd?
Oh, don't ask Robin. She's never said a good thing about me yet.
he always looked odd to me.
You look over to Robin like there's a chance she'll say something nice.
No, Jackie. I mean, seriously, doesn't he look odd?
Am I not laughing?
he does, right?
There are, I tell you, now
Jackie,
that he's shaved off the mustache,
Yeah.
there are times I see him trying to cover those teeth.
With his
that
lips.
I mean, and it's a struggle. It
That's
really
the funniest
is a
thing.
struggle.
2 giant tubes for lips, trying to cover
And
giant.
they still can't cover those
You know what's
teeth.
funny? He has huge lips and big teeth. Like, it'd be funny if he had almost no lips.
Right.
Because then he really
You don't
couldn't cover it.
understand.
No, the lips aren't that big. It's just that the teeth stretch them.
Is it, you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
Gotta
about
come up
that.
with a theory.
They still haven't stretched them enough.
Wow.
If he had normal-sized lips, forget what those teeth would look like.
Look at those teeth. They have not been covered
See
since
him trying to cover the teeth now?
Trying.
No, no,
The whole time we're talking, he's trying to cover the
I'm being
teeth.
normal.
That
Here.
is like the funniest thing to me.
That's what this is it.
Look at those teeth.
He does look like Max.
He does.
No, Max looks like me.
You know, it's great.
Don't even get me, Jackie.
What? Tell me,
Don't make
Jackie.
me say something cruel about you.
Go ahead.
Just lately, it's funny because when he's leaning over the desk talking on the phone, his ass has gotten so big he can't see his desk.
Oh, yeah.
You know that's true, Fred.
My ass is. You're saying my ass is bigger than an entire desk.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's what I think he's saying.
Find your cat.
Angie, get a shot of that.
But we have important phone calls.
All right, let's get to the phone
These are
calls.
funny.
Hold on, I got to pass some wind, and I might actually make it my pants. Because you never know
Aren't you
now.
afraid to do that
Because I'm
now?
sick.
Russian roulette.
No problem. Dry. I got it under control. That means I'm getting better.
Did it make a noise when you had...
No, there was no noise. I went to the bathroom in my underpants last night. First time since I was a little kid.
Like a duck landing in a pond.
What?
I don't know why you're so proud.
That I made in my pants? Oh, my God.
You haven't done it in a while.
I had to bring my underpants into the shower and wash them out.
No resistance.
Yeah. Would have been a real problem. Oh, man. TV guides listening, they just pushed back the cover by 3 months.
Really?
Yeah, they can't believe it. Who's next?
What's his name? Tony Bow.
Tony
Tony
Dow.
Dow.
Tony Dow, whatever.
Tony Bow.
Whatever. Tony Bow. Whatever.
You spent the whole day with these people. You think you know their name.
I was calling him Wally. I don't know that.
Wally? All right. Gary told me the funny thing about Tony Dow is he hates my guts.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember him hating you. How you doing, Tony? How's it going?
I'm great. How you doing?
All right.
It's shaking fine. How come you read your questions? Can't you remember them?
Well, yeah, I can remember some of them, Tony, but I just try to catch up like any good newscaster.
Okay.
Why were there no blacks on Leave It to Beaver?
Why were there no blacks on Leave It to Beaver? Mayfield, USA. I don't know. We had a couple of blacks, but we're going to have more on this one. This one, the new one.
Get some blacks in there. He sounds like Wally, though, doesn't he?
Yes, he still does.
He's a guy, but he's like Wally. All excited to be interviewed, probably the first time in a year. All happy. Hey, I'm Wally. Big deal. Wally.
It's a much more diverse media now than it was then.
Did you ever have a boner fight with Beav?
Hey, what?
A boner fight?
What's that?
You know, like a boner. You know, like a fight.
Like a boner, like a fight? No, I don't think we ever had one of those.
I don't believe that.
A boner fight. What's that? Like a boner, like a fight.
Like a boner.
It's a good explanation.
Like a fight.
I gotta hear that.
Hey, what?
A boner fight.
What's that?
You know, like a boner. You know, like a fight.
Like a boner, like a fight? No, I don't think we ever had one of those.
That's so good.
Like a boner, like a fight.
Did you ever get to feel Barbara's ass?
No, never did.
Nothing.
She's beautiful, though, isn't she?
What's that?
She's beautiful, though, isn't she?
She's great. She's great. Did you ever? Let me ask you. Do you think this that this casting call is a paradise for pedophiles?
Are you getting nervous about
What was he giving you, like a really bad look?
Yeah, he wasn't enjoying it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you don't think your stuttering is psychological?
I'm sure it is.
Of course it is. You got nervous.
That came out in 6 parts.
It came out in six different steps.
Great, she's great. Did you ever? Let me ask you. Do you think this that this casting call is a paradise for pedophiles?
No, I think this is great. I think this is wonderful. We got the Wally character on the new Leave It to Beaver out of one of these casting calls, and we're going to find a couple of cute kids here.
Okay, and let me just ask you one question.
Just one question.
If you don't mind.
One question.
Okay. Yeah, let me just ask you one more question.
Why was he making motions to leave?
Yeah, he was. You know,
I can't believe he hasn't left yet.
See, I had no questions written for him.
Right.
So I was looking at all the Jerry Mathers ones and going through all the other ones as I was doing it.
All right. Yeah, you should have told him. I didn't have any questions really written for you. No one was that interested.
Okay, please hang in with me. I just want to ask you.
I'm hanging.
Okay, do you feel that you were a target for gay men when you were a child?
A target for gay men?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I didn't. I have no idea.
Okay.
Why? Are you gay?
No.
Oh, okay.
But looking at you, I wish I was. I'm just kidding. You were so cute as a kid. What happened?
I don't know.
What did you say?
You were so cute as a kid. What happened?
You were so cute as a kid. That was meant for Beaver.
I know.
He wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Wally just continued to look like Wally.
Whatever.
Oh, man.
You were so cute as a kid. What happened?
I don't know. What happens to anybody, you know? You get old and gray and wrinkly, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah. Well, listen, thanks a lot, my man.
Thank you.
Tony, I appreciate it, and congratulations on your career. And
Say hi to Howard.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Are you a fan of Howard?
No, but, he's a cool guy. Well, I don't know. I listen to him occasionally.
Okay, but why wouldn't you like him?
Well, I mean, he's a little abrasive, I might say, I'm glad he's not here. He'd tear me apart.
Well, no, he wouldn't. In what respect?
In what respect?
Is he abrasive?
Well, he sort of tears everybody apart, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, but only in a good way.
And it's fun. It's good. Yeah. It's good fun, But you don't like to be the victim of that.
No, I know. But he's a fan of yours.
Oh, well, good. We'll send him an autographed picture.
All right, Tony. Take care, okay?
Thanks. Okay.
No, he didn't. What is Baba Booey saying?
I don't know. I didn't. Both find
He
him.
really hated you.
Gary listens to stuff and doesn't really comprehend.
What's funny is how much Tony Dow hates you.
Yeah, now Gary will come in and say he never said that to me.
I never said.
Hey, Gary,
I said to you that he didn't like you. I said he didn't come right out and trash you. He said he didn't like you. He said he wasn't
She
a fan.
just changed the whole thing.
You know
Jackie,
what was funny about
what did
No,
Gary
I
say?
specifically said that.
What did he say?
Oh, yeah.
It comes out in there and he don't like you.
Yeah.
He doesn't like you. I said he doesn't like you. He doesn't come right out and say he hates you. I said he doesn't like you.
He's no friend of yours.
I don't think he likes you.
So what's funny about it is he doesn't like you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the laugh.
Yeah, I was waiting for for the guy to rip me a new a-hole.
I told you he wasn't going to rip you a new a-hole. He said he didn't
you
like
told me
you.
that.
He hates my false guts.
If he doesn't rip me a new a-hole, how do you know he hates my guts?
No, I didn't. I said he doesn't like you. He does not like you, and that's the point I got. When John asked him, "Do you like me?"
What's funny
I
about
said,
it?
abrasive.
It wasn't funny.
Was it funny?
You said the funny thing about Tony Downs is that he doesn't like
I thought it was something that you might be able to go with. I apologize.
Okay.
As usual, I'm wrong. I wouldn't even play the next one then.
Really?
No, I just play it.
It's just amazing how you listen to stuff and that's what you came out with.
Well, that's fine. So I can't always be right. There's a lot of times I listen to stuff and I come out with great stuff.
Yeah.
Now, this next one I know is funny because John gets thrown out by a guy with an effeminate voice.
Okay.
And I know that's what happens.
Okay. Now walk out shaking your head. All right, very good. Bye.
You didn't have somebody to pick on, you couldn't breathe. So whether it be me, your wife, or your kids.
Okay.
What was that?
It's always you, never him.
Yeah, it's my fault. I swear to you, he came in and he goes, the funniest thing, Wolf, about Tony Dow is
I was thinking, this
he
is gonna
hates
be
you.
great.
Yeah.
Tony Dow must really go off on Howard.
So I build it up so that when we get to it, it's going to be great.
Fire and brimstone.
You know, and then Stuttering John's like, he didn't hate you. I know what you're talking about.
He practically wants to burn you to death.
Yeah, when you said, "Oh, he doesn't like me," John said, "I didn't get that."
Of course he didn't get that. All right, who is this now?
This is Ken Osmond.
All right, Ken Osmond, who played Eddie Haskell.
Right.
Here we go.
Ken, let me just talk to you and then I'll go, I promise.
Yes.
How's it going? Oh, come on.
Howard will love him.
Oh, good, Ken. How you doing, all right?
I'm doing fine.
Was OJ guilty?
He's as guilty as any man in the history of mankind, yes.
Great. Do you ever think of pedophiles watching the old Bieber show and playing with themselves over you?
I'm not really into pedophiles.
Do you ever think that they would do that, to you guys?
I think you probably are talking to the wrong man about pedophiles.
Oh, okay.
I guess he didn't understand the question.
Didn't understand.
He sounds weird.
He does.
He's the scariest one.
Eddie Haskell. You're talking to the wrong guy about pedophiles. No. We're not saying you're a pedophile. We're saying that you think pedophiles used to watch the show. Don't talk to me about that.
Kick your ass. When you were a cop, did you ever beat Schwarzes like OJ?
Did I ever do what?
When you were a cop, did you ever beat Schwarzes like OJ?
Beach foxes?
Schwarzes.
Oh, it got
I'm
better.
talking Yiddish.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you ever beat Schwarzes?
Schwarzes, according to John.
Beach foxes. He just said yes. Did you ever beach foxes?
It wasn't too clear.
Well, that was the idea.
Gotta get him to think.
I mean, what's the idea? What's the chances of a guy named Osmond knowing what Schwarzes are?
Or what Schwarzes means.
For those of you listening out of town, Schwarzes is an Italian word for black people.
Oh, stop.
Foxes?
Schwarzes.
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 I'm talking Yiddish.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Yiddish.
Did you ever beat anybody like OJ? You know what I mean?
I used the proper amount of force when I was arresting people, yes.
Oh, okay. You know Mark Farman?
I don't know him personally, no.
Excuse me, he's needed for another photo.
Oh, come on, we're having fun.
Yeah, just on the weekend. We need Brian in this shot, Nancy in this shot, the producers in this shot.
How do you know?
No more talking to anyone, okay?
Oh, we only
No more talking.
Oh,
You're gonna have to
Bruce.
leave.
I mean, Ken was enjoying it.
Now, I'm gonna get.
All right, don't worry, we'll go. Don't worry. Yeah, where's our cameraman?
Steve or John.
Bruce, you calling security on me?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, look, this is from the producer of the film. You're gonna have to leave now.
All right, we're going.
Yeah, wait till that producer of the film is losing all his money. And he needs to get some publicity for the thing. He'll be begging us to be talking about it.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care, guys. I didn't get a chance to finish with you, but...
Who's that, Ken Osmond?
Yeah.
Hey, he wanted to finish the interview.
Yeah, he would have hung in.
He was doing fine. We were about to talk about police brutality and using excessive force, and he was handling it. That's the Mark Furman issue.
They're throwing us out now, so we got to go. But take care,
I hope they use the proper amount of force.
And that was it.
Very good. Okay, well, there you go. So, meanwhile, guess what the producer did? He leaked to Page 6 how he threw out Stuttering John because he needed some publicity for his stupid movie.
Couldn't get it any other way.
Yeah. So what do you think's going on? They were thrilled that John was there because nobody else even cared about it.
In retrospect,
Oh.
they thought this would be big news.
Wow. Good job, John. All right, that's Stuttering John, everyone.
Hero of the stupid.
Soon to be married.
And a father.
And a father. He's going to be a father before he gets married.
Yeah, he's getting married before. I mean, he's having the baby before he gets married.
Right. Because he knocked up his girlfriend. He never used a condom. Because he wants it. He likes kids. He thinks he likes kids.
I love kids.
Yeah. You've never had a kid. You just you visited kids. And then you left.
Yeah, what are you going to do when your kid wants to go on the chat lines and you don't think it's right?
That's the least of his problems.
Well, there are a lot of things you could do, Howard. We have a lot of calls on ways you can actually block the chat.
Yeah,
line.
we know that. My kids don't want it blocked.
No, but you can still leave open the instant message.
I know that.
Oh, okay.
That's not enough for them.
You think you'll be able to handle situations like that?
Yeah.
Yes, Robin.
All right. Thank you, John.
Just like Howard did. Make a mess.
Leave them to your wife. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll do the news for you and everything. We're back. I was out for 2 days, but not because of the snow. I was sick.
One day because of the snow.
One day because of the snow. The other day because I was sick. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back. I like when Gary gets mad because he tries to close his mouth to show you that he's serious.
That's the move that kills me. He can't get it all the way done,
Right.
and then it pops open.
Right. Not only can't he produce, he can't get his mouth closed.
Jackie will die of a heart attack laughing about me one day. Jackie will just keel over and die laughing at my mouth. Beat red. Look at him.
It's like trying to close up a stuffed turkey.
Come on, guys.
You can almost hear it. You're like,
And that's when it springs back open.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. I need a tissue.
All right. I don't think you guys need me anymore. Right? You done? No, I mean, you guys can laugh without me. Does me sitting here help?
Oh.
it's an action.
Oh. I'm sorry. Have you ever seen me cry?
Tissue. You need a tissue.
I do, too.
I knew you were thinking the same thing.
No, he wasn't, but
Yes,
thank
he
you for
was.
reminding him.
It is funny watching you try to close those lips over those teeth. I get a good laugh out of that.
Well, glad.
That's why I'm glad you're my producer.
If I could do anything to help.
Because every once in a while you forget that they really don't go over.
No, those lips were not built for those teeth. Because your original teeth, because those are caps, but your original teeth must have been much smaller, right?
They weren't very
Were they
much
the
more-
same size?
Yeah.
They were just green.
Right. Brown. They were brown.
Oh, I wish I could see those.
I probably have a picture somewhere.
Oh, you got to bring that in.
Yeah, but they were, I mean, the caps didn't make these.
So you're saying those lips wouldn't even have covered the original teeth?
Right. No, it was no different.
Wow.
I mean, I couldn't, yeah.
I mean, did your baby teeth fit?
Baby teeth.
I don't know. I was a little kid then, Robin. I can't remember back that far. But I know, like my school picture from 9th grade.
Yeah.
I'm trying really, really hard to keep my lips closed. And, it's...
If your mom had just gotten you braces, you would have been fine. But she was probably like my mother, who just found the dentist.
I told you the story 100 times. You always forget.
Yeah.
The
dentist died.
He went to jail.
Oh, that's right.
For trying to fix those teeth.
Been executed.
All right. Enough with your teeth. It's not that funny. I'm just in near tears. All right, Robin, let's do some news.
Oh, boy.
And then, tomorrow we'll try to do a more professional show.
We're having too much fun.
Right. Today's show is goofy. Oh, just vomited blood.
Oh, geez.
Oh, it was so good. I love that feeling.
There's soon to be an OJ video.
Yeah, I'm buying it. This is the one where he chops off his wife's head. Someone videotaped it.
But
Hey, how
I
is
ask
Cleveland?
once again?
How is Cleveland like OJ?
How?
They both lost the Browns. Well, actually, they both got rid of the Browns. That's more. That's more apropos. Isn't that a great line?
I just wonder.
Oh, that's good.
I don't think about the people from my past. I don't know them. I could care less what they're doing.
Ooh, not me. I love that they all sit there now and go, I know that guy. I knew him. I know that guy. I knew him. Yeah, sure you did. I know. I could call him on the phone. Well, he might take my call. I love when they all call. I loved it. There was this one guy who was so mean to me in high school. He lived 2 doors down from me. Donnie. What a little fink. Never came over, said hello, nothing. Never was nice to me. Was in a carpool with him every day. Never could even say good morning to me. Or my mother. Was
That's
embarrassed.
The kid who, in the car, wouldn't talk.
Yeah, was embarrassed to know me. I ran into him a couple of years ago. Hey, Howard, could I ask you for a favor? You think I could come down to the station? I said, sure, no problem, Donnie. And he called here. I said, don't even return his call. Tell him no. Tell him I'm too busy.
You didn't have the guts to say it in person.
No, would have beat me up. Guy was strong. Guy was a football player.
No, there were people on my book line in Washington who came up with my junior high school yearbook. They had to look it up in the yearbook after they read the book to see if they had actually gone to school with me.
Good.
That's how outstanding I was.
Well, that's good. Let them all sit and look at your
Do
picture.
I care?
Kishman took us. I care. I care. I live
They came
for
up
it.
with their little yearbooks. Robin, we went to school with you. I signed the book.
I'll tell you
and
one
sent
thing.
them on.
I'm lucky my past sucked. You got a guy like Jackie still living for high school.
That's true. That's
Those were
what
the
I
best
always
years of my life. Why doesn't that happen again?
Don't peak too early.
And believe me, if I hadn't stepped into Jackie's life,
He still would be talking
he'd
about
still be talking about, he'd be drunk on the street laying there talking about high school in North Carolina somewhere.
I was
Give me
a
a
gymnast.
Hey, come on, $25. I'll do your strip club party.
Watch me walk on my hands.
Hey, how much could I get for doing a guy's bachelor party? 50? All right. It'll pay the bills.
$10 extra for holding the video camera.
Yeah. I didn't peak too early. Still peaking.
That's why I always enjoy it. I said, all those people had a great life in high school. That was it.
That's right.
What are they doing now? Nothing.
Let them all stay. I'll tell you what they're doing. They're sitting at home in their trailers.
They're listening to us.
That's right. Yeah, I love it. There was a girl in high school, Donna.
He loves to rub it in. That's what cracks me up.
My friend told me she's divorced now, got kids. It's great. I love it. All the girls that ignored me.
She wouldn't talk to you.
That's right. That's right. Getting older every day.
Want to have her up?
Let them all come up. All girls are invited who knew me in high school or who think they might have even known
Well,
me.
that's what we sit here entertaining these girls all the time.
Yeah.
These girls, these women, they're grown up now.
My friend Elise gave me a book to sign the other day, my new hit book, Miss America. She said, can you sign this for Lisa? I go, wasn't that Lisa, your friend from high school who wouldn't talk to me? I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to. Let her sit at home and dream of greatness.
This is a sad thing.
Let her know that she stood next to greatness. She stood next to greatness and couldn't recognize it.
Still bothering you. It's so sad.
So beyond sad.
All those broads.
Not angry at the guys, angry at the women.
Oh, I already think I vented plenty toward those men.
But it's real venom when you get to the women.
I like pets.
Pets.
Animals. That's what I relate well to. Pets, not people.
I bet you don't even remember you have a cat.
Love my cat. Talk to it all day. Spend more time with the cat than I do with my kids. Because the cat never did nothing to me. And all you bitches that ignored me, 1 year closer to menopause, aren't we? Good. Go home and grow your mustaches. Go home and groom and shave and pluck. Do it all day, freaks. Shave and pluck and pluck and shave. You'll still look like men in a couple of weeks. Go ahead, take estrogen shots. Your skin is wrinkling, and you look like old bats. I got strippers and penthouse pets coming after me. What do you got? How's those thighs look?
It makes you feel good now that you have to have a 20 between your teeth to make a girl come on.
No, I don't need no 20. I got plenty of broads want to sleep with me.
Sure. Take that microphone out of here.
Yeah, bull. I'm a charming guy. Whatever reason, they want to sleep with me. They don't want to sleep with them, those housefraus. Got their hot flashes and dry vagina. Go ahead, live with it. That's what it is. That's what menopause is. Everything dries out on the body, including the private area. They got to soon get KY just to have sex. Big tube of it.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Enjoy your house. Both rooms. Screwballs. Losers. It's a loser's game,
you think
honey.
This happened yesterday the way you carry it.
For me, it did. Nothing is over.
You're like a vet.
That's
you
right.
Really are.
This is my Vietnam.
A vet of the high school wars.
Nothing is over. Hey, instead of running into the woods and living, I took the high road and got a radio
still
job.
Having flashbacks.
That's right. And I tested the whole thing out right before I got married. I'd say a full year before I got married, when I was working at WRNW. Even the girls who worked there.
You weren't cheating.
None of them. I tried. None of them would have sex with me. I wanted to make sure before I got married that girls were absolutely not attracted to me.
Did you absolutely ask anyone no?
No, but I waited to see if any of them were attracted, I would have known. Ow. Like
there was a girl who came in here who said she was attracted to you.
Nah, she's full of it. Now she says that. She says she's suffering delusions. I know exactly what I'm talking about. This girl, Donna, she's on the radio now.
Yeah.
Didn't make a move on me. Well, I was repulsed by me. But now she wishes she had slept with me. If she had slept with me, I wouldn't have gotten married.
Oh, Howard.
What?
She just wrote to you.
Really?
Donna.
Yeah. But she dreams of being with me. Now. Couldn't recognize greatness. None of you could. Good.
Did you ever try to make a move on her?
No. I was too much of a pussy.
See, he sits there in a corner having this fantasy life that nobody is giving him any time.
She didn't want
me. But he doesn't even walk across the room and say hello.
She wasn't attracted to me.
I'm with Howard.
I spent the night, when a girl... Listen,
yeah.
we spent the night in a hotel.
There.
Me, Donna, this guy Jeff, and Cynthia.
You know.
The two girls went into bed with Jeff and let me sleep alone. If she was interested in me, she would have... I couldn't just jump into bed with her.
He's right. That's plenty.
Oh,
no,
please.
Really?
I know. Of course I know. Oh, please.
If he had ever developed any social skills, he might not have been in that situation.
Well, I didn't have any, okay? What?
Nothing.
And Baba Booey, you're a big loser, too, so don't even come in here and try and act like a winner.
I totally admit that.
Total loser.
I was voted most popular in 9th grade.
Were you?
Yes.
Yeah, I was popular in 7th grade until everyone moved out on me.
Yeah.
That's good. That's why I don't get in touch with anybody. Well, if you're all sitting at home waiting for me to get in touch with you, keep waiting. Screw you all. And Fred, don't come in here trying to act like you were popular.
Never even tried.
Right. You're not popular now.
Tell me about it.
People dislike you now.
I know. For whatever reason, I don't know.
You're on the radio and people dislike you.
I'll tell you, Freddie's a courageous guy, though.
Yeah.
Freddie talked to Maria Melito yesterday for a long time.
Oh, she was up here?
Yeah.
Well, let's take that up when we get back. I got to take a break.
I'd like to
hear
what
about that.
She said.
I'm sure she went out of the room screaming. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back right after this. Who do you call there? How do you know people in Miami to call at the radio station? Who do you call?
I met the guy at the birthday show last year.
Oh, the program director?
The general manager.
Oh, the general manager. You call him up. Always working the scam.
I'm telling you, he's amazing.
Always working the flim flam. And then why would the guy give you a discount?
I have social skills.
What? No. This is beyond. So you have two good social skills.
Yeah, exactly,
that's the problem.
Exactly. And I called the guy and asked him for a favor. Asked him if he could help.
Why does he do you these favors? Why does he do them for you?
Maybe he was being a nice guy.
Well, did people used to do favors for Jackie Martling before he got on the show?
Yes,
like Miami radio stations, the general managers?
My whole life.
I saw the favors you got. I saw how people treated you.
Like the favor you're doing me.
I am doing you a
What the hell are
favor.
you talking about? I called up and asked if there was. I said I'm not looking for a freebie. I'm looking for a place to stay. He found me a hotel room.
And then
We
you
went
got a
down there,
big
I paid
discount,
for it.
didn't you?
He said I could get you a hotel room, and he said I could get you a 20% discount. I didn't ask for it. And I said that's great, thanks. So I got 20% off of the room. Maybe the room.
Did you
was-
mention the hotel on the air?
I don't think so.
Here's Jackie when he got back. This is a tape of Jackie when he got back from his vacation. Where were you in Florida, Jackie?
The Cardoza Hotel.
Cardoza, where's that?
You asked me where
I asked you where you were in Florida. You said the Cardoza Hotel. I just said, where did you go on vacation? The Cardoza
Usually you say Miami.
Miami. I stayed. So, I stayed in Miami.
That's what I said. I didn't tell you the name of my hotel.
Boom, Cardoza Hotel.
You are reaching. Are we done with your life story?
20% off. You sell your soul for 20% off, don't you?
Yes, I did. You're such a.
You do.
You're such a.
Out of all the people to call in Miami, you called the Miami radio station.
Who would you have called?
Who would I have called?
I
would have called a travel agent. I would never pick up the phone and call the general manager of the radio station in Miami to ask him for a favor. I wouldn't do that.
I guess I have a problem.
I
You
go to
do.
Miami a lot. I have never called the Miami radio station.
No, never. There's not one person on this show that's called the Miami radio station asking for rooms for a hotel. No one. Only Jackie's got the chutzpah to do it.
You're right. You're right. And I would do it again.
No, you will absolutely not do it again.
I would do it again.
No, you are not allowed to do it again.
You're not telling me what I'm doing.
I'm telling you, you're not allowed to use this radio network as your own personal swapping shop.
I did not use
It's not your
this
travel
radio
agent.
network. I did not use it.
20% off. Why do you think they're doing that for you?
You know what? For all
They
I know,
expect something in
calls
return.
That's. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Hey, maybe the general manager come over and cook you dinner too.
He was busy.
He doesn't. The general manager shouldn't be sitting and servicing the Jackie. But of course, if you call, he doesn't want to piss me off. He doesn't know that I don't care.
Oh, please.
Why do you think he's doing it? For you, or for me? Tell the truth. Who do you think he's doing it for?
I worked for this show.
Yeah.
And
so that entitles you to call anyone, anyone. In other words, like
If you think you're going to stifle my entire life, you might as well fire me right now.
stifle your entire
Yeah, I
life.
call it. This is a guy that I met, and I was stuck for a way to try and get a vacation.
The guy that you
so I
met,
called him.
the
I
guy
asked
that
him
you
for a
met
favor.
is also a
You know what?
business
Maybe if
associate who we've
sometime
cultivated.
in your stupid life, you
Yeah.
never had it together. Ask somebody for a favor. You might have
I
made
wouldn't
a friend
do it.
and might have known somebody.
This is the
and might have
flaw
got
of,
laid.
This
and
is
might
the
not
flaw.
be the angry
This
bastard
is the
you
flaw
are.
of Jackie Martling's
There is
personality.
no flaw. The flaw is that you have
This
no
is
personality.
the flaw.
You don't
This
understand.
is the flaw. You don't know how to conduct
Call
yourself
the
in
guy on the
business.
phone. Get the guy on the phone right
Because
now.
he will never
Get the
say
guy
it.
on the
No,
phone.
I will not get the guy on the phone
He'll
because
say
I
he
don't
was
want to
happy
bother
to
him. He was
do
saying
it.
he's going. Of course, he's going to say
Yeah,
he's
he's
happy
going
to
to
do
lie
it.
and say he's happy to do it.
Jackie, why did he do it for you?
I said if it's any hassle, he said, hey, it's a no-brainer. It's one phone call. No problem whatsoever.
Why did he do it for you? Why do you think he did it for you?
Because he wanted
This
to
is the
suck
difference
on
between
your
business.
ass.
That's right. That's exactly
So
right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
You're welcome.
It's a
Why did you
pleasure.
check with somebody before you start making calls to business associates of the show? This is different than you calling your pal Burf. You're calling the general manager. You don't even
He
get
doesn't
it.
understand that it's not
He doesn't
his
see it.
business associate.
He doesn't get it. You met him at my birthday
Right,
show because
right.
he's the general
And if I meet
manager
people through
of a
this
radio
show
station.
and make friends with people or go
Wrong.
acquaintances. No.
You can make all the friends you want. When you start asking them for discounts at hotels,
I didn't ask anybody.
it's different.
You're lying. I didn't.
You
ask,
don't see the difference.
I
It has
did
nothing
not
to do with
ask
me
for
having a
discount.
personality.
I did not-
I don't call people and ask for
I have a
discounts.
personality. I didn't ask him for a discount. I
You
asked
don't,
him if
I can't believe you don't see the difference. You think that I am inhibiting your social life by you being able to call a business associate of this show and asking for favors.
I called the guy and asked for a favor because I thought he could do me a favor. I thought he might be able to do it.
So he did you the
And
favor.
If you think that's a fast one,
So he
fine.
did it.
If anybody
So he
thinks
did
that's
it.
a fast
That is a
one,
fast one.
you're
That's a
crazy.
hustle.
It's not a hustle.
It's a hustle.
If I was looking for a freebie, it's a hustle.
Well, it's a hustle.
It's not a hustle.
It's not. You
And
got a freebie. You called the
point
general
blank
manager of the
asked me
radio
where
station.
I stayed or where I went on vacation, and he said the name of the hotel. You think I was like...
Wait a second. Play it again. Where were you in Florida, Jackie?
The Cardoza Hotel.
Of course, where were you in Florida means where am I? At Miami, Cardoza Hotel.
Oh, please. You are reaching.
Well, why not? Give them a plug. They gave you 20% off. 20% off.
Geez, you're amazing.
Can't pay you enough.
He can't afford a
20%. You
hotel.
can't afford a hotel.
Can't afford to go to a vacation.
No.
He's got to call for help.
And who does he call?
A radio
Some guy
station.
who shakes in his pants every time someone from the show calls. Oh, my God, they're calling. I have never once called this guy. I don't even know his name.
I don't think I was out of line.
If my sister wanted to go to Miami, if my mother wanted to go to Miami, I would never call the general manager of that
station. Together and go.
If I couldn't find a hovel to stay in, I would never call the general manager of that radio station and say, can you do me a favor and get me a room? I just won't think of it. I will not do it. It has nothing to do with social skills. It has to do with the fact that this guy is in a position to want to please us and will do anything you ask him. You could have asked him for $100. He would have given it to you.
All right.
But you would do it. You would ask him for $100.
Sure.
The reason he's willing to get you a room, the only reason it's a no-brainer for him, he doesn't just do that for anyone. It is a no.
All right. So I'm Jackie the Joke Man from the Howard Stern Show.
So you want to be treated a certain way.
Hard, so he did me a favor. And you know what? He probably did me a favor.
He works hard too.
Because I work on the show.
Yeah, of course he did.
You're not the only one that works here.
Well, excuse me, screw you. You're not the only one who works here. I don't take advantage of that. Why should you?
The point is, Howard.
You don't care. It's wrong.
It wasn't.
It is out and out wrong. It is out and out wrong.
It wasn't a hassle for the guy.
It is a hassle. Of course it's a hassle for the guy.
He's not going to ask for Jackie.
Right. Of course, Jackie doesn't know that. He does things in my name. But it's okay because he works on the show and he works hard. But I don't work hard. You don't work hard. Nobody else works hard but Jackie. And Jackie deserves extra.
He deserves everything he can get.
Right. Hey, I can get it from the guy. Why shouldn't I take it?
Right.
Because maybe it's not the right thing to do. You don't see that. I know you see it.
Well, how often do you talk to this guy on the phone?
And you never can admit you're
The other day
wrong.
when I agreed to go down to Key West to do a promotion on March 2nd and open a hotel
Good.
for him.
That's good.
Yeah, but I...
That's good.
Yeah, but I would never do a favor back.
Now, how are you?
I didn't ask you to do I don't ask you to have any. I don't ask you to be calling these guys and asking them for hotel rooms.
But where's he going to publicize that?
Probably
I don't know.
on the show that I work on.
Jackie's like, hey, I work on the show. I work hard. Dude, name a guy in America who doesn't work hard. So you mean anyone could call the general manager of the Florida radio station and say, hey, can you get me a room tonight?
I work hard.
It's a no-brainer. I work hard.
A lot of times you have a basis.
All right, you think Tom? Hey, Tom, come on in here. You don't. Tom doesn't know anything about this. Let me ask his opinion. Okay. Tom's a pretty honest guy. Would you say?
Okay, right.
All right. You tell me if it's inappropriate.
And if somebody called Tom and asked
That's
him...
like if one of the interns... If somebody... Tom, let me ask you something.
Yeah. First, you're not calling me in here as the only guy in America who doesn't work hard.
No, I'm calling you in here because I think you're... you're an honest guy.
Thank you.
And explain to Jackie why it's wrong.
Your intelligence.
If there was a deal made, it's clearly inappropriate, and I would never call somebody in Miami to do me a favor.
No, wait. What do you mean if there was a deal made?
If there was a deal made.
If I called somebody up and said, can you help me out? I'm looking for a hotel room.
You asked me, so let me try and talk. Okay,
you try.
If there was a discount, I can talk well. If there was a discount given you because you mentioned that hotel, that's totally inappropriate.
And I agree.
Okay.
All right. Secondly, is it appropriate?
Wait, let me ask
Can I
you
ask
a question.
something?
No,
I jumped in first.
Did it
Is it
sound like
appropriate?
I was throwing in a plug?
Was
I throwing in a plug or did he ask me a
please,
question?
Jackie, you threw in a plug. I asked you where were you in
how
Miami?
to grease a palm, Jackie. Don't give us that.
Jackie, don't even lie. You sound like OJ. Now listen to me.
The answer.
I can see right through. Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Guy works on. It's like if one of the interns who works hard, they work hard for free.
Absolutely.
Picked up the phone. They meet a guy through here in business.
Yeah.
In other words, the guy comes down to the station to have a meeting with me, and he meets him in the lobby, and he says, he calls him up on the phone. He says, "Listen, I'm an intern on the Howard Stern show." There's an
Remember,
intern.
I met you at the birthday show.
I met you at the birthday show. Do you know of any rooms that are available in Florida? Can you arrange a room for me? You know what I would tell that intern? What are you doing? This is a business associate of the show. People we do business with, do not ask them for favors unless you check with me. I think it's totally inappropriate.
Oh, please.
This is a business relationship.
This is what you have gone over in front of Jackie time and again.
I would
with
have, but he
Carrie
never.
Do you agree or not?
I agree.
It's
I agree.
absolutely inappropriate.
I agree.
I agree too. You're absolutely right. I stand
But you can't
corrected.
admit where you're wrong, and you can't.
I was absolutely off base.
See,
You
he'll
are.
never buy it.
You don't see it, do you?
Not even for
You're
a second.
absolutely, completely, 100% out of line.
Okay.
When
and
it-
I will remain out of line, and,
Why
you,
don't- well-
and
well-
you will yell at me next time.
Let me tell you something. Don't remain out of line. That is out of line, Jackie.
Fire me!
So right away you're fired, right? You want to be fired? So
No,
you
I
can
don't
leave,
wanna be
Jackie. You
fired.
can
I
leave
think
anytime
you're
you
full of
want.
crap. I ain't going anywhere. I didn't do
Show me
anything
another
wrong.
job in America where you're going to sit there, make calls, and terrorize
business
general
associates,
managers.
Yeah.
Terrorize
Yeah,
general
you're
manager.
terrorizing them. You're using your position to get them to do
If
stuff
I
for
had
you.
said to the guy, "Hey, I think I can mention it on the show. Maybe get me."
No,
a
no,
deal,
no.
whatever
That has
you
nothing
can
to do. It's all implied. Hey, man, I'm Jackie the Joke Man. You get me. So it's an arrogance that you have. It's an arrogance, Jackie. You don't see that you have arrogance. You'll accuse me of being arrogant, but you're arrogant. You're entitled to this. Hey, I'm Jackie the Joke Man. I work hard.
Entitlement. I asked the guy for a favor. I was looking for a place to go on vacation. There's no place available.
And you
I
called the
was
radio
kicking
station
around
where
my
we do
stupid
business.
contract
All
with
the
this
people.
place.
How come all your
So
friends that you've made, Johnny Appleseed, Mr. Socialite, how come out of all the
Why
friends you
didn't you
made,
call them?
you have to rely on my business associate? Why do you have to rely on them? Why don't you use one of your friends?
I guess I have none.
I thought you had so many friends. I thought you were a great socialite.
I am out of friends.
Make
He
your
only has
friends.
the friends you
make
make
a few.
for him.
Why don't you use some of the friends that you? Why don't you call some of the comedy clubs you played down in Florida and ask the guy to get you a room? How come you don't call them? Why did you call the general manager of a radio station that does business with us?
You didn't have friends because you're a bore.
Oh, okay. I'm a bore.
You're a bore.
Right. There's nothing more boring than a guy who abuses privilege in life. There's no arrogance on this show. That's abusing privilege.
I don't abuse
And as soon as you
privilege.
get into a privileged situation, you abuse it. Why didn't you call the comedy club owners who employed you for so many years in these comedy clubs? You used to work the Florida circuit. Why don't you call them? They must know of rooms. Huh. Why is it always the guys I know in business? Can't answer the question, can you? Because there is no answer. It's arrogance. I'm Jackie the Joke Man. I work hard. Hey, I'm Howard Stern. I work hard. But I don't call the general manager, have him go around, be my flop boy, and get me hotel rooms.
I've never heard it.
I won't call Tom. Tom, get me a hotel room in Florida. First of all, Tom couldn't handle that.
I wasn't going to
No,
say.
you could handle it.
It's not going to reduce this to a humorous situation.
Oh, come on. Everything in this room is supposed to be.
And I
humorous.
love Jackie's modus operandi. Like, fire me, fire me, fire me.
No,
You can't. No one can. No one can approach anything. It's tiring.
It's tiring.
Well, Jackie, think about your position in life. You're no longer Jackie the drunk man sitting out in Oyster Bay
You don't know
waiting
that.
for your next $50 gig.
You don't know
You're working on a show that has a little bit more importance, and don't take advantage of people.
I don't take it.
You know,
I know
he's
you
our
don't.
Hank.
Yeah, he's Hank.
Yeah.
He's got to be constantly monitored.
Yeah.
And, all this stuff gets back to me, and it's like, God, what arrogance.
Hey now.
Please do
So
not
you had a
call
complaint
businesses.
about me?
Yes.
From?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to embarrass that person.
Of course you're not.
So how do
Why
I know
not?
about it?
What do you mean by that? Of course you're not.
I'm not.
He found out, didn't he?
That's enough. What, I got to tell you who told me? I need people out there who can tell me stuff about you so I know what you're up to. And I apologize to the general manager of the radio station. In no way did I have any knowledge
Please
that
do not
Jackie would do
accept
that.
Jackie's calls.
No, I mean, seriously, and this goes to everyone we work with. Please, listen. I would never call somebody who is good enough to put us on the air and do business with us. I'm not going to call you and ask you to book me rooms in Florida and get me 20% discounts and all
you
that
all of
other
a sudden
stuff.
Don't become also the travel agent, water boy.
Please. And I'm very embarrassed that people are abusing the relationship like this. Yeah, it's funny.
It's hysterical.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're wrong. Of course you're
I
wrong.
didn't do anything wrong.
Jackie, you did something very wrong.
I don't think so. I'm blind.
I know you don't think so,
I'm
and I'm
blind.
trying to teach you.
What would make it wrong?
When is it wrong with you? Why don't you call your friends? You've got so many. Why don't you call the guys you made friends with, not the ones that I've made friends with? It's always my friends you're calling. The people I cultivate in business for this show.
Yeah, how many deals with Miami did you make?
None. Zero. Why don't you call Penthouse? You're the Jackie Penthouse joke page Martling. Why don't you call them? They must have contacts in Florida.
I didn't think of it.
Right, you thought of...
You thought of
Yeah.
Howard's contact.
Yes.
The one that Howard is associated. Because you know what? Howard's a good guy. He won't care. No, he won't even say I'm a good guy. I wish he would.
He'll just do it.
Howard can't do anything about it. I work hard on that
He'll
show.
probably never even know about it. Is probably what he He won't find out.
I hope your throat closes up.
Was that a Jackie imitation?
Yeah.
It was sort of. I think my regular voice is a Jackie.
Jackie wheeling and dealing off the show's tuchus. Jackie wheeling and dealing. Fred, do you ever call radio stations and ask? I noticed you went away for. How did you manage to get tickets?
I went through a travel agent.
You went
How
through a
did
travel
you get a
agent.
hotel?
How did you get the hotel? Did you call a radio station and ask for a freebie?
Why don't you hand this to him yourself?
What was the name of the hotel?
He's angry at me.
Yeah.
Jack, am I saying something wrong?
Fred, you're a pretty honest guy. Am I wrong?
I don't know. If he got the hotel room.
It's not about that, Fred. It's about calling this guy and asking him to do it.
How come you don't cultivate these relationships?
Personally, honestly, I don't see anything wrong. Like if you were to call, like if you were coming from out of town and you wanted a recommendation for a hotel.
A recommendation is
That's not a recommendation. This guy booked him a room at a hotel.
I don't know if he told me where to call.
And you call Penthouse. That's your place.
This guy didn't book me anything.
Call
He
Burf.
said there was an availability at this hotel, and I called the hotel.
He had contacted the hotel
him and said, take care of Jackie.
My friend Jackie is coming to town.
Right. Give him the treatment. What about Burf? Can you call him, your good buddy, or the pals that you have, or all the business associates you have, the guy you make your videotapes with and your CD-ROM and everything else?
All those people you're talking to from your green bag.
Right. Why is it always got to be some guy that I've cultivated for this program, a business relationship? Why?
I stand corrected.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear.
I will try and keep myself in line.
Hey, do whatever you want in your private life. Just don't involve me. It's always some connection through Howard. I'm such a bad guy. Don't use my business connections.
Remember, he's cheap.
That's right. Remember, I'm the cheap guy.
Yeah,
you don't want to be cheap, too. You're a real big spender over there. Still has the first dollar he made sitting in the pocket.
I thought I was the cheap guy.
Oh, come on, Tom. Get out of here. I've had it with you. You're another genius. God knows what you're up to in your private life. Probably as bad as Jackie.
Not glomming
At least you know what's appropriate and what isn't. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Thank you. 100% out of line. I don't see it. I work hard. And I'll do whatever I have to do on this show to get Fire me. Fire me. Fire me.
Fire me, damn it.
You don't have to be fired. Anybody on this show, this goes for myself included, who wants to get out. You don't like it. I've told that to Fred, Robin, you, interns, Gary Balabati.
Tom.
Yeah, we all know where the door is except you.
Fire me.
Fire me.
He's threatening me. Fire me.
No, I'm just saying.
You can leave whenever you want.
Yeah, because he says, if you don't like my hotel freebies, which are going to continue firing.
Right.
Hotel freebies?
Yeah, freebies. Jackie, you make a good living
you
now.
To lie as well as him, that.
Yeah.
You're a very good
Jackie,
student,
do me a favor.
Very good student.
The show conducts business. We have cultivated what you like to call friends, but they're business associates, people who rely on us putting on a show and getting them ratings, and they sell us in the advertising community. These are people you are going to meet. You're right, because when I am there and you're in the room, you will meet them.
Mm-hmm.
And you will be a pal to them, and you'll say hi, how you doing, and you're a great guy. You're everybody's fun pal.
Yeah.
But when you pick up a phone and you say to a guy, hey, out of all the people in Florida, hey, hotel room, Jackie's in town. You're now taking liberties with people we cultivate from the show.
I don't agree.
It's a business. I know you don't agree, but I'm telling you the way it is. This is the way it is. And I know you don't see it because maybe, in your own angry way, you are entitled. You're entitled to the world's gifts. And you're Jackie the Joke Man, and you should have all the beauty that's out there and everything. When you walk into museums, they should donate artwork to you. And everything should be free to you. I agree. I wish everything in the world was free. And everyone was a hippie and smoked pot and drove a Volkswagen. But I'm going to tell you something.
What's that?
Call your friends. You've made tons of... Call Penthouse Magazine. Bob Guccione, you told me you met him. Call him for a hotel room. Don't feel so free to call the people that I've spent time cultivating. Because I wouldn't even call them and ask them for a pencil. They are valued customers of this show. They are people who buy our product. And they are also anxious to please me. You're right. They're anxious to please me, and they think when you're calling as a representative of the program, and they have to hop too. And you know that full well. That's why you called him. You knew he'd hop two for you. Penthouse isn't going to hop two for you. None of your friends, your so-called friends, are going to hop two for you.
Are you still talking to me?
Yes.
Oh.
None of your friends are going to hop two. The only ones who are going to hop two are people who are afraid of me. And you know that. You're a bright guy.
I did say that, though. I said if you don't get me a room, I'm going to tell him.
No, you don't have to say it. What is it?
On our phone, to clarify everything, is Jackie's wife.
I don't want to hear from Jackie's wife because I'm not joking around. It's not a joke.
This isn't funny.
His wife wouldn't know what's clear if it hit her in the face. Nancy, honey, this is one you got to stay out of, sweetheart.
I didn't call to clarify anything. I think you're totally out of line.
I know. You know everything, Nancy. Well, you run Jackie's business. I'll run the show business. I know. I'm totally out of line.
How come it's okay for the Florida station to call and ask Jackie for a favor? How come they're not his business?
That I have nothing to do with. When a member of my working team, whether it's a lowly intern or
Nancy,
whether it's a lowly, listen to me, whether it's a lowly intern,
or a lowly
if it's a producer, a writer, Robin Quivers.
This guy Dave happens to be.
Let me tell you something. If Robin started calling, if Robin started,
for any kind of freebie, Howard.
I know he didn't, darling. That's why you called the general manager of a radio station that I cultivated for 3 years to get us on in the Miami market, and that's why Jackie couldn't call any of his so-called buddies or associates that you cultivate because you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't know anyone in Miami except the people I do business with.
Jackie does business with him, too.
I know he does. Darling, but let me tell you something. The reason he hopped two for you and pulled a few strings and got you into was Florida all closed out to you and then all of a sudden opened up? Is because of Jackie's association with the show. Not because he's Jackie the joke man. Listen carefully, darling. Listen carefully, darling.
Business associates like inanimate objects, and
Listen,
business is the relationship.
Oh, you're going to tell me how to run my business? I've seen what you've done in business. Nothing.
Relationships between people. Jackie
I see.
To meet this guy.
Yeah.
Had a relationship. We were able to get very last minute.
Jackie happened to meet the guy.
Knew nobody in Miami.
He happened to meet him at your birthday.
Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something, Nancy. Nancy, let me tell you something. I'm going to explain it to you very clearly because since you're Jackie's manager, you can clearly explain it to him. I'm going to try and get through to you. And then I'm going to hang up on you.
Conversation Company Limited.
Since you're his art director, I'll explain it to you. Are you his art director?
I'm speaking to
I see. You're speaking at his wife. I thought you were. Since you know so much about business, I thought you were his art director.
I run a business, Howard.
All right, that's some business.
Sorry.
What was the gross on that business last year?
Pretty gross.
Yeah. So let me tell you something.
You're out of line.
I know I'm out of line. It's not for you to decide whether I'm out of line or not.
So spend an hour doing it.
No, let me tell you something. Well, let me tell you something. I'm trying to explain it to you because you grew up like a rube, and now I'm going to teach you how to do business. There are certain people in this world who do business with you, and Jackie knows full well that the general manager of the radio station is interested in Jackie because of this radio show.
Of course.
And if this... let me finish.
No.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Go ahead.
And I'll do it again until it sinks in. The reason this guy doesn't pick up phone calls from just anybody.
Yeah.
Guy's
That's
a pretty
the general manager of the station.
Yeah,
That's not even the receptionist.
He's a pretty important guy. Getting through. I got to tell you something. When I first got into radio, I used to try and call general managers of radio stations. Believe me, when I used to call and say, my name is Howard Stern, I'd like to be a disc jockey in your station, they didn't pick up the phone and say, is there a way I can help you out, sir? These guys are not easy to get through to. This is a high-powered...
absolutely spoke to me because I'm affiliated with you.
That's
absolutely.
Right.
Of course.
And when Jackie calls up a radio station that I am on, that this show is on, they are crapping in their pants.
I don't think
they're...
Oh, I know that. I know what you think, and I know what Jackie thinks, but I am telling you the way it is.
Howard,
they are anxious to please me. Nancy, they are anxious to please me, and it is precisely that reason I don't call the general manager of the radio station and say, can you book me a hotel room? Can you help me get a car when I'm in Florida? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? I don't ask for these things because it's improper, and I'll tell you why it's improper. They do business with this show. They're nice enough to do business with this show, and they're very anxious to have us pleased. And in that anxiousness to please us, what they do is go out of their way if you ask them for something, and it's not for them to have to do. It's just something you don't have to do. If you called that guy now and asked him for any favor, he would comply because he'd want to please me.
You know what? And they asked Jackie for a favor.
I understand they can ask Jackie for 57 favors.
But that E2 has to do with this show. Jackie's a valuable
the only reason they want Jackie is for the favors.
Lay off.
No, hey, she doesn't have to lay off anything. She doesn't lay off.
I'm not even listening to her.
He works on the show.
Yeah, we know he works on the show. So does Fred, so do I, so does Robin, so does Gary. And I am telling you, it is improper to call the general manager of the Florida radio station and ask him for favors.
At some point.
What?
You got to let somebody else speak at some point.
There's nothing to talk about.
If the general manager from that station called and asked Jackie a favor,
Good.
Is that improper?
Not at all.
Business. Is Jackie getting paid?
No.
Then Jackie felt like doing a favor.
So that this guy
There's nothing wrong with that. That's absolutely appropriate. If you want to take calls from him, that's fine. That's fine. You can take all the calls you want. You can have a social relationship. You can go over his house and have dinner. That's fine if you become friends with this guy. You cannot call him up and say, I need a room, and then get a 20% discount and have doors open for you. He is doing it because of me.
As a matter of fact, Jackie said, listen, I am not looking for any kind of freebie or any kind of discount.
He said, but he accepted one, didn't he?
What?
He accepted a freebie, didn't he?
Money. He accepted 20%
Oh,
off.
okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, very good. Thank you.
So what if this guy...
Thank you. I got to go now. I got to go. I got to go do business.
You're just so full of it, Howard, just for
Right.
the record.
I know I'm full of it. And you know what? I only wish you were my manager. Your business is so clear in your head. You're such a clear businesswoman.
I am a clear businesswoman, Howard.
That's good. You were running Jackie's career great until you met me. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That's all.
Thank you.
That's all. You don't know how to handle her at all.
Oh, you do.
I sure did. I shut her right up.
You sure did. Fred's not even agreeing with you on that one.
I don't care what Fred agrees with.
Not on that one.
I could care less what Fred agrees with.
Okay.
I got my own situation.
Just for the record.
Good. Laugh at that.
I apologize. It won't happen
Good.
again.
Thank you. That's all I care about.
I wasn't thinking.
All right, good.
It was the holidays. You know how I get. I was loaded.
I know. That's all I want to know. That's it. I just want to make sure I'm understood on this.
Just like to thank David Ross and the Cardozo Hotel.
Sick bastard.
Oh, shut up, Fred. You're laughing way too hard out of nervousness.
Right on A1A.
Right.
Hard of
Get your plug in. Get your plug in. Get it in.
Just trying to annoy you. I guess I do it pretty well.
Yeah, you sure do.
I apologize, boss. I really do.
All right.
My New Year's resolution, never again.
Oh, man. He's insane. He is insane, and that wife
He's a wildebeest.
is a wonderful woman.
That's very nice of you to say.
Yeah, her I like. She's got jugs at least. You I got to look at. She's lucky she's good looking.
Without those breasts.
Yeah,
shot.
imagine that voice without those breasts.
She's a lovely girl.
Oh, I'd love to nail her shut.
You have no idea how good she is.
Yeah, I bet. With a mouth like that, she better be good.
Foolish.
Because I tell you, she would have been in a garbage pail a long time ago.
Wow.
She better be good.
Please.
You better tell her to do something to you every day.
She does.
With that mouthpiece.
Oh, man. Everywhere.
Good. I bet you she did it good in Florida at the Cardozo Hotel for 20% off.
South Miami Beach,
Mhm.
A1A.
What's the address?
Am I out of line, Robin?
Not at all.
Okay.
Jeez.
We've made a
Isn't
point
that
of
strange?
saying
You agree with
Not
that
one person on the
nobody
show
is
does
supposed to take favors from the show.
Hasn't dawned on him or his wife that nobody does this
I didn't
except
take
him.
a favor. I asked a favor.
Nobody does it but him. Nobody. And wonder why? Oh, because we lack in social grace.
Oh, that's right. We're too
Well,
stupid.
Yeah, we're too stupid.
I need to argue about something.
We're too stupid to take advantage of the saps that are general managers out there.
Can I just say something?
Haven't you said enough?
You guys at the Orlando station, forget that Disney World thing.
Did you actually call them?
No.
All right. Retard.
Forget the trailer. No, you
What?
had another hour, didn't you?
And forget the trailer, too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something going on that I don't know about.
I got a free trailer.
Yeah.
He's been to Orlando a lot.
Really, Jackie, use your head. Come on, pal. Use your head.
This is the first time he decided to go to Miami. We have a station there.
Yeah.
Calling all affiliates.
Yeah. You think we get an affiliate in Hawaii? Yeah. And the wife goes, right, she's as clueless as him.
Please.
You and incensed that I would even bring it up.
Well, I'm also surprised that she went along with Jackie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's usually the other way around.
Blindly, you know?
Yeah.
You know, Robin, following somebody blindly.
Well, when you get something for free with those two.
Jackie, if you only knew me.
Hey, he calls us for favors. Well, that's his business. I'm not doing the opposite.
Go ahead and tell Jackie where you got the information.
No, I'm not going to tell.
I'm following along blindly.
All right. All right, let's take a break, and hopefully this ugly episode is behind us.
I told her I was in Miami.
All right. Let's take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
So we.
I lost my old we.
Every other thing you got a Jackie, but that you don't have.
That I don't have my old
Yeah,
we.
that he don't have.
I got my old we.
All right, you ready? Now wait till she goes, then hit oh wee. And then when I signal you again, stop.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Mars, Women Are From Venus by John Gray. And number one... Miss America by Howard Stern. Not that I have an opinion about that.
Not that I have an opinion about that.
That's the same woman who couldn't say bitch the other day when she was
Oh, is it?
saying Blackwell's book title.
I mean, you know, you're such a dope. You don't even have an opinion. Not that I have an opinion on that, because you don't have an opinion on. You don't have an opinion on anything.
It's like she's 12 years old and we don't believe she says the word bitch.
Yeah. Kook. Hey, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Is this Stern Show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work hard.
Huh? I work hard. You work hard.
Yeah, I deserve it.
Are you now?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Blackwell yesterday in rear entry sex.
Yes.
I just thought maybe you'd want to know anything you'd wanted to know about it.
What, are you an expert?
From a woman's point of view, yes.
You like that?
You know what? I'll be blunt with you. When I was 15 years old, first time I did it, I thought, this way I'd still be a virgin.
Right. Oh, you mean you wanted to be a virgin when you got married, so you figured you'd have that type of sex.
And I'd still be a virgin.
I don't know. Somehow that's even worse than regular sex to me.
I think your parents would have preferred that.
Never been touched.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if my daughters came home and said, you know what, I'm still technically a virgin because...
I only had that. Rear entry.
Let me ask you, are you Polish?
No.
Oh, all right. Just curious.
I'm Irish and Russian.
Oh, you are Irish and Russian. That makes sense.
Oh, does it now?
Yes. Yeah, take the CNN report. I think that's the one I wanted, but Baba Booey probably got it wrong.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so how old were you when this happened to you?
15.
15?
Yes. Your daughters are reaching that age.
And when you had that, you enjoyed it?
Huh?
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, the guy that I was with taught me. So
Taught you?
There are techniques, because all women say, "Oh, it hurts," but it really doesn't.
It doesn't hurt.
No, if you do it right.
Robin, you said it hurt.
Here we go again. I was a novice.
Does it hurt?
If you do it right, it doesn't hurt.
Robin,
First time it didn't hurt?
You tell the man to stay still, you slap the living crap out. I wear a size 12. Is that a big buttock?
Size 12?
Yeah.
Sure it is.
No, it isn't.
Oh, please. Size 12.
Big girl. We could all fit in
I'm not.
Park a car in that dress. So you, Robin, you said it hurt the first time, right?
Yes.
It did.
And then the only time, yes, it hurt.
Well, you did it wrong, Robin.
Well, she wasn't expecting it either.
Did it wrong, like you know,
Yeah.
like you got to go to like science class. Now the second time, Robin, you said it felt good.
I didn't say there was a second time.
Yes, it was. You said there was 2 times.
Well, only for.
Oh, I know with who.
No, you don't know with who. You never met
Once it
that
was the
one.
guy who bent you over the sink.
Right.
That was the first time.
Yes.
And that hurt.
Yes.
And the second time was the guy I know.
No, it was not. We
Yes,
never
it was.
did
You told
that.
me it was.
We never did that.
Then who was it?
It was another guy.
The soap guy?
And did that hurt? Was it the soap opera
No,
guy?
it wasn't anybody you know.
Right.
A long time ago.
Nobody knows.
Was it the little guy with the big one?
Which little guy? No, it wasn't him. Are you kidding? I'd be dead.
How come Jackie knows some little guy with a big one?
He read the book.
Oh,
Little guy with a big one.
I'm trying to forget the book. What, hey, let me ask you something.
Huh?
So you still prefer that kind of sex?
I prefer all kinds.
Right, but you still do that on a regular
still like
basis.
Regular as in,
And could you turn off your radio? You're getting awfully confused.
oh, I'm getting you also confused.
No, you're not getting me. Goodbye. Dumb broad. Sitting there. I think she's backed up.
I wanted to ask her age so bad because I think we're having that conversation with a 90-year-old.
Yeah. Probably her buttocks is falling out into the toilet bowl. Probably can't even go to the bathroom straight anymore. Backed up.
Falls out.
Yeah, big mess. Probably could park a car in there.
Didn't hurt.
Yeah, it didn't hurt. How does that not hurt?
She never felt a thing.
I tell you, so I've been to a proctologist, to have my prostate examined.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Sure.
That hurt just for,
You notice every knuckle.
Yeah. Please. What is she talking about? Never hurt.
Police.
Pinky feels like a train.
Right. That's right. That's right. Hi.
Yeah, I just called to say I hate you, you Jew bastard.
Thank you.
That's my
Thank you.
Happy New Year to you,
Thank
too.
you. Okay. Half Jew, by the way. For those of you who are
He's not
anti-Semitic.
buying it.
I'm a half Jew. He might think a half Jew is a full Jew, but if your mother is Christian, it makes you almost Christian. I'm just about full Christian.
Why would you even claim any part Jewish if your mother was Christian?
Well, I'm up front. My father is a Jew bastard. If I'm a Jew bastard, then my father must be one too.
Has to be.
Right. No, I claim my Jewish heritage to win over the Jews, and I claim my Christian heritage to win over the Christians. Thank you.
Huh.
Hey,
How
that's
were you
the
raised,
diplomat. How was I raised?
Yeah.
Well, I was raised. I had a bar mitzvah.
So you were raised Jewish.
Yeah, but I also, was we did go to catechism.
What?
It's true.
What is catechism?
It's religious training
For what?
to be a good Christian.
You're on your own.
And a firefighter.
I was raised to be a firefighter. I was raised by wolves, okay? I had no religious training. Phoenix, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. How you doing this morning?
Good. Having a real party.
I was arguing with my older brother the other day. I just moved out here from Rhode Island, and I used to listen to your show every morning, and we get it out here on 100.3. And he says to
That's
me,
my temperature this morning, ironically.
he says to me, I said, Jeff, have you ever listened to Howard Stern? And he says, that guy's gay.
That's true.
You are gay, Howard?
Yes, I am.
Really?
I'm a gay man. Yeah, I enjoy another man's buttocks. I mow.
How did that guy figure that?
Yeah. Me, Fred, and Jackie are nude for most of the show. We have sword fights.
Jackie's the pivot man.
Yeah. We're butt munchers. We're ham smugglers.
And it doesn't hurt.
Well, I was just curious about it.
Yeah, by the way, that type of sex, anal sex, does not hurt.
No.
That's if you don't move and he don't move.
An expert, huh?
Right. I'm an expert on this, and you can tell your friend if he don't move and the guy don't move, it don't hurt.
You ought to try it.
You ought to try it.
We just back
Right,
up.
Jackie, back up into Fred and see if it hurts.
Not again.
Come on. Nothing hurts. That's what I'm here to say.
That's not bad.
Tell your friend Howard Stern is no homo.
Okay, Howard. Thanks for the talk.
I got a wife and 3 kids, and those are no beards. Thank you.
Thanks.
How dare he? I got nothing against being a homo, but I'm not one. Thank you. So you got to stop those rumors right away, Robin.
That's right.
They can get out
Nip
of hand.
it in the bud.
That's right. Nip those in the bud. I believe me. Bring a woman in here now, I'll have sex with her to prove it. My wife can't argue with that because
You were just trying to
I'm
prove
trying to
a
prove
point.
my manhood. We're going to take a break, Rob, and we'll be back. I am announcing my own top 10 list.
Of?
Well, I'll give you the list. See if you can tell.
Is it worst dressed?
No. I am coming out with my own top 10 list, and Mr. Blackwell is on it.
Top 10 gay people?
That's right. Top 10 gay people. You want my list now?
Yes, I would like to have
You want me to start with number 10 and then work up to...
Yes,
I'll tell you what, I'll start from number 5. I don't want to go through 10 names, do I?
Do you
All
have
right.
as good a lines to go along with each name?
I
as
have no
Blackwell?
lines to go along with it. Last minute. I don't sit there and rehearse this stuff like Mr. Blackwell. Number 10. Tom Chiasano.
Wait a minute. These are the top 10 gay people.
Right.
Oh.
Now, come on. Do you really want my top 10 list of
Yes,
gay
I
people?
would.
All right. I didn't really have one, but I'll give you one.
You might as well give. I like
All right.
the idea.
You like the idea. All right. Here it is. Number 10 is Jim J. Bullock.
He's number 10.
Yeah. No, okay. I got to rethink that.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we
see
go.
Now you're just throwing out names and you haven't thought it out.
No, here I go. You ready? Number 10. Rock Hudson.
They can be dead or alive.
Yeah. All right. You only want alive? All right, alive. Number 10. Jim J. Bullock. He is Godzilla with a drippy buttocks. How's that for a line? He is Godzilla with a drippy buttocks. That's number 10. You want to know number 9? Number 9. J. Edgar Hoover. He was Cher with a penis. This is a good list. I'm going to come out with one every year.
I like the top 10.
You like it?
list.
You like
I
it?
wish you would really
All right.
give it some thought.
Number 8. Boy George. You could park a Buick in his bowels.
Oh, stop.
Number 7. Lee Baracci. Lips like a vacuum. Now, come on. I'd like to announce this in front of the press, actually. That'd be funny. Have a special press conference.
I would love to see that.
Number 6. Dick Sargent.
These got to be living people.
Oh, no, I don't have all living people. It's, Dick Sargent. A rear end that smelled like roses. What number am I up to, Robin? Come on.
Oh, no. 5?
5. Number 5. Top gay people. It's the drum roll I like. Did I say Rock Hudson yet?
Yeah, you
Well,
took
okay.
him off.
All right, I'm going to put him number 5. He could be on twice.
It was so good. He's a queer.
All right, number 5.
No women on the list?
Sandra Bernhard.
Oh, my.
She says she's bi.
Right. Bye-bye. Sandra Bernhard. A beast. Hoofa. A beast.
Jackie's really enjoying it.
He loves this. These are the top 10 gay people. This is like the worst dress list.
Blackwell's worst nightmare.
What number am I up to?
4.
Number 4.
200 of them.
I haven't listed 200 fags.
The 200 bag list?
Yeah, 200 fag on the list. Out everybody.
Like the Fortune 500
Yeah.
bag 200?
Yeah. Number 4. Janice Ian. No, I'm not going to put Janice on there. She's not a top gay person. All right, number 4.
I thought, either Katie Lang or Melissa Etheridge would make the list.
Katie Lang. Eats tampons for breakfast.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Number 3. Cary Grant.
Cary Grant.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think that was proven.
All right, then. Abraham Lincoln used to gargle his boyfriend's sea.
Catch it in his beard.
Catch it in his beard.
Mary was a man.
That's right, a beard. Lincoln's log was everyone's log. Number 2, top gay people. Adam.
Adam who?
Adam.
You mean of Adam and Eve?
Right. Not Adam and Eve, Adam and Steve. The first fag. And number 1 on the list, Richard Seltzer.
Richard Seltzer.
That's right.
Who's that?
Mr. Blackwell's real name. A shaved ass. Number 1, Richard Seltzer. Mr. Blackwell. And there is my top list.
You know how some people you can tell when they're born if they're gay?
Right.
I think that Mr. Blackwell was one of those.
He's
people.
top on the list.
Nobody ever expected that he was going to be straight.
And if anybody wants me to read my top list for the press, I'm available. Number 1, Mr. Blackwell. He has sex where he does number 2. Actually, he doesn't. You know, he told me he doesn't go for that.
A lot of gay guys
Yeah.
have said they don't go for that.
That's right.
Mark Harris says he doesn't go for that.
Right. Yeah, I believe that.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
How come Mark Harris didn't get on the list?
You what he said.
I'm gonna switch my number 2. Mark Harris. How's that? These are just off the top of my head, so you know, I'm restructuring my list. How's that? How'd you like to put that in your pipe and smoke it?
I'm just trying to think of all the people you left off the list.
Well, that's always next year.
They got to try.
Maybe, you know, this list is still a work in progress.
Right. But there is a top 10, and now there it is. And Mark Harris is number 2.
Trying to think who else is gay.
John Wayne. John Wayne.
You didn't mention, what's his name? Harvey Firestein.
Oh, Harvey Firestein's number 3. Who did I have as number 3?
Lincoln, I think.
Lincoln. No, I leave Lincoln. Number 4 is Harvey Firestein. Can somebody review my list? Did anybody take notes? No. John Wayne. He'll smoke your peace pipe. Harvey Firestein. He's got a rough voice. Let me think. Harvey Firestein. There's a Jew who...
You really got to think this through.
Harvey Firestein. He's on Broadway, but no broads, no way. I could come up with a whole big list, I'm telling you. A stupid list. Ow, yeah. Hey now. Hey now. Come on.
Hey now.
There you go. Come on, Hank.
Hey now.
There you go. There's Hank.
Hey now. Hey now.
Thank you, Hank. That's Hank, Robin.
Hey now.
That's from your computer, is it not?
That is correct. That is from my computer. Hey now.
Hey now.
That's from my computer. A very important computer filled with important things. My wife yelled at me this weekend because I revealed that her tampons were clogging up our pipes. Yelled at me over it. Actually came down on me.
Well, aren't some things private?
That's what she said. She goes, isn't that private that my tampon was clogging up the... I go, no. What do you mean private? Police.
Something was down there.
I'm looking for my notes. I had a couple of notes written down for today's show.
Well, you're digging in your pants.
Yeah, because they must have fallen down my pants.
Oh, God. How does that happen?
I don't know. I can't find them, though. Electrocute 13-year-olds. It takes less juice.
You may complain about the snow, Howard, but do you realize that the crime rate dropped drastically while all that snow was on the ground? That's what we need to clear up crime.
You bet.
Meanwhile, an 11-year-old girl who was buried while playing in the snow has died. Oh,
do you know in Alaska there's no crime?
Stop. Crystal Garber of Conklin was trapped late yesterday morning when a snowbank in her driveway collapsed on top of her. Oh, Jackie, why don't you split your side?
Jackie, you're a nut.
The girl had been playing with friends in front of her home.
What could possibly be funny about that?
And had burrowed about 5 feet into the snowbank when it caved in on her. Her mother and her sister and her cousin tried to dig through the snow. See, you would not have had a shovel.
That's right.
This was happening at your house.
That is correct.
And they weren't able to pull her out because the snow was so heavy.
Yeah, I should be prepared for every emergency.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Her family called 911, but she had been under the snow for at least 10 minutes by the time the emergency squad pulled her from the snow and began CPR.
You know, it's true. My kids wanted to go out in that blizzard. I said, "Were you crazy?" I said, "That snow is higher than you guys can stand. You're going to drown in that snow."
If you'd had a shovel, maybe you could have given them a little leeway.
Oh, please. It's not even worth it. Police. What kind of parent are you?
Police.
What else is in the news, Robin?
I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I want to talk about.
Anything else for Jackie to laugh at?